Hey guys, this is Dan Holland with SolutionToolbox.com and welcome to Sitebuilder 101. Today's video I'm going to show you how to create a web page and a home page for your site. So far we've been focusing on creating a layout and getting that template ready with the headers and the footers and in the menu systems. Well, now I'm going to show you how to create that web page and use that template to create a final result. So to get started today, we're going to go up here to the Manage Content menu. And we're going to get started with the home pages, so we're going to say Manage Homepage Content. And you can see that I already have a default homepage in here from one of my previous examples, but we're going to go ahead and create a new one. So we're going to say Add New Homepage. And there's a couple pieces of information that we need. The first is going to be the page name, so we'll just call this the test homepage. The next is the security, whether this is a public or private page. We're going to leave this set to public for now. The next thing that we need to do is select the layout. Now, if you remember correctly in the past videos that we've been building a layout, and we called that the test layout. So we're going to go ahead and select that. And what this is going to do is going to use this layout, and then anything that we put in this home page area, it's going to load into the content zone that we defined in the template. The next thing we can do is we can either start from scratch or we can copy from an existing home page, but we're just going to leave start from scratch. We need to tell it if this is going to be the default homepage, because you can obviously only have one homepage per website. So we're going to go ahead and check that. The next thing that we need is the page title, and this appears up here in the title bar. Like in this one up here it says Sitebuilder version 4.1. So whatever we put in here is going to load up there when the website opens. So for now we'll just say welcome to my site. And then below that, these are optional, but we can load in meta descriptions and meta keywords. These are mostly used for search engine optimization, so Google and Yahoo can find your site when people search for it. So once we get this information in, we can go ahead and click the Create Page button there. And this will open up the WYSIWYG editor for us that we're used to working with at this point. And we can go ahead and start creating our page content. So we'll just type in this is a test, kind of like that, and we'll go ahead and hit save and update. And now that we have a home page, we can actually preview the site. So if we come up top here, we can click the preview site button, and this will open up the web page for us. And we can see here, here's the test header that we created, here's the menu that we threw together, and now here's my homepage content where it says this is a test. So I realize it doesn't look like much of a website. This was just a quick example to kind of show you how everything comes together. But there are a few other videos where I do a start to finish where I actually create a real website so you can kind of see how it works in a real example. But before, if you tried to click on the preview site, let me just show you. Let me come in here and edit page properties, and we'll uncheck that box. If you tried to preview the site before you created your homepage, or if you forgot to flag the homepage as the default, if you try to preview it, you should get a big ugly error. Yeah, kind of like this. That says unable to locate homepage. So if you see this, what this error probably means is you either one, haven't created a homepage yet, or two, you didn't flag it as the default. So just to help you out there. So I'm going to come back in here under edit page properties, and we'll set this back. Alright. So now that we have our home page, I'm going to show you how to create the content pages, and these are all the sub pages outside of the home page. So if you have, 5 or 6 links in your menu, the content pages would represent those links. So in order to do that, we're going to come over here to Manage Content and then Manage Page Content. Opens up a very similar window, just like the home pages. So you can see here that I have a couple pages already. I'm going to go ahead and create a new page. And just like with the home pages, there's a couple pieces of information that we need. So the first is the page name. So we'll call this the test content page. Now you can name these whatever you want. This name is only used on the window behind me here, just so you can refer back to this page. It's not actually used on the site anywhere. Once again, the security, we can select the layout. We can copy from an existing content page, or we can start from scratch. We need a page title. And finally, we can put in the meta content just like before. And once we're all set, we can say create page. And just like before with the home pages and the footers and the headers and the static menus, we have the same WYSIWYG editor, so we can go ahead and drop our HTML content in here, and then this content will be loaded into the content area of your template when somebody clicks on this page. Now finally, for the content pages and the home pages, there's a couple other tools that we can use that weren't available for the headers and the footers and everything like that. I'm going to open up a page here real quick. Let's see, I'm going to open up this home page. Go ahead and change him to the default. This is a home page that I created for one of the other examples. This is an actual real site. So if I hit preview site here, you can see what this page looks like. You can see that it's a pretty nice looking site. We've got an image rotator, we've got some jQuery stuff going on here, dynamic menu. But basically what I want to show you is under here, when we're in the home page or the content page, if you click on settings and options, we can see the edit page properties, which will allow us to come back in and change the page name, the layout, the title, the meta description, stuff like that. We also have a generate preview button where we can see a preview of this home page or the content page. We also have some menu options